So this is for all you haters who don't think that I could beat up a giraffe. Um, well, female giraffes grow to be about 14 feet and weigh about 1,500 pounds. And males grow up to be a bit taller, which is like 5.5 meters tall and about 1,400 pounds. But the average giraffe is only about 800 kilos. The neck and the legs of a giraffe are about the same size at 6 foot, which is about the normal height of a person. And they can run at 60 k's an hour, but they can't sustain it for more than a few miles. So there's not much point outrunning a giraffe, but I wouldn't need to be running away. Anyway, the way that the giraffe attacks, so they've got three attacks. They attack with their neck. When competing for mates, giraffes will they will do this thing called a necking contest, where they whack each other with each other's necks. The giraffe neck can weigh about 250 kilos. Um, yeah, so the force that's generated in these necking contests is about 1,700 newtons. Uh, Comparably, a boxer can punch at about 5,000 newtons, and kicks can be about 9,000 newtons. So they're not actually that strong with their necks. They can kick. When frightened or threatened, a giraffe will use its long legs to its advantage. So giraffe kicks are admittedly strong. The kick from a giraffe can generate about 200 psi of force. That's pressure per square inch. So that's like 11 and a half cheese boys standing on your toe all at once. They can trample, so pretty much it's just stomping on you. Everyone knows what a trample is, so don't make me do any more maths. So this is why I could beat a giraffe in the fight. So the giraffe's weaknesses are they're stupid. So the EQ is a measure of an animal's intelligence by measuring its brain size in comparison to its body size. The average human EQ is 7.4 to 7.8, and a giraffe's is only 0.76, which is like about the same as a sheep or like a mouse. Yeah, giraffes have skinny, vulnerable legs, so they got a massive body, like 800 kilos, and then they got these skinny legs. And the human femur takes about 4,000 newtons of force to break, which, like, if a boxer punches at 5,000 newtons. So the femur is the strongest bone in the human body. So if a giraffe, I wouldn't imagine it had that much of a stronger bone in its legs. Like, the femur's the top bone, but if you like kicked the lower bone, surely that would break. So I'm just going to add in here a little clip of Joe Rogan kicking a boxing bag just to show you how strong people can kick. So how I would go about actually beating a giraffe is, because giraffes are stupid, I would entice it with a piece of lettuce or some gum leaves, and gaining the trust of the beast. After its trust has been gained, I would roundhouse kick one of its front legs, like preferably close to the knee joint, which if their legs are 6 foot, it should be about halfway at 3 foot high, which is like the perfect kicking height. It's 6,000 newtons, which is like, it's not that much of a hard kick. The giraffe's tibia will be shattered, or its knee will be dislocated. And once the leg is broken, the giraffe has only 3 legs to stand on, adding more weight to each one of the remaining legs. Also, there'll be no legs left to kick or trample, since it needs to hold itself up. And then I would tackle the remaining front leg, and the fight's over. The giraffe's on the ground. I don't think I need to prove myself any further by like killing the giraffe, because like that's just cruel. It's probably gonna die anyway because it's got a broken leg. Yeah, that's all. So you guys are totally wrong.